those days are long gone. You know what I'm saying? They're not coming back. But what I can do is, I really want to kind of get to the young kids too, so they can understand, like, because a lot of them, they born into this, and they grow up in the PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4 era, and they either don't know, or they refuse to acknowledge that there was something before all of that. I mean, but that's how it goes with every generation. Just like, I grew up in the hip hop generation, and just, before that, my parents, like, they would tell me about R&B and rock and the blues. There was no hip hop. So, as far as they concerned, what we were listening to wasn't music. So, I understand it's the cycle, but, this is a little bit different, in a certain sense. Because this generation is different. They don't acknowledge anything, that comes before them, but it's making a slight comeback. You're playing them old school 8-bit games, and they as popular as ever. Final Fantasy VII Remake was evidence, of that. Yo, Duke, what up, homie? Yeah, I mean, it was a rite of passage, man. You had to get your game up. You had to get your game up. Definitely had to get your game up. Like, especially if you had to go to your homeboy's crib, and that's, just to answer, Duke of Aaron. You had to go to your homeboy's crib, and you had to really put that skill on the table, Because if you online, you can't really see who you playing, so you probably letting his brother playing, you that's a professional gamer. Nah, man. If you was playing Jordan versus Bird, you know what I'm saying, or Bulls versus Blazers in the NBA playoffs, who remembers that game? This is before 2K. Bulls versus Blazers in the NBA playoffs. And then Lakers versus Celtics in the NBA playoffs right after that. Crazy games. You had to go to your man's crib and play. Or Madden 95. Or I'm getting herbed right now because I'm reminiscing. But y'all know what I'm talking about. Crazy old school games. 3SR, what up? Jordan versus Bird, you remember that game? Remember that game? My favorite dunk was the Statue of Liberty. I used to run that dunk. It was the only dunk I knew how to do, though. With Michael Jordan, because I would always try to do kiss the rim or rock the cradle. I could never do that joint, man. Every time I try to do it, I would clank the rim. Oh, Ball Bull is herbing me right now. Like I said, I'm rusty. It's terrible right now. Jordan did have all the stats in that, but that game though was just about the dunks, and that was it. Like if you was playing Bulls versus Blazers in the NBA playoffs, you was playing Bulls versus Blazers in the NBA playoffs. Word, Jordan had all the stats, and then in Lakers versus Celtics, it was definitely Bird. You know what I mean? They were crazy. But those are classic games. If you have a Genesis, I had it for Sega Genesis. If you have a Super Nintendo, they had it for Super Nintendo. For some reason, it was just better on the Sega Genesis. So if you have a Sega Genesis, or you have access to emulators, which most of us do, as opposed to the actual console, play Bulls vs. Blazers in the NBA playoffs. You know what I mean? Word, Jordan was in every basketball game. Not like now. Yeah, they could never get him on NBA Jam. I wanted him to be in NBA Jam too. That's another great game, NBA Jam. If you ever played NBA Jam, they never got him in that. But I mean, I'm sure there was a lot to that, that we didn't understand back then. But but think about it. If Jordan was in that game, nobody would play with any other team but the Bulls, because then everybody would just pick Jordan and Pippen. I know I would. You know, I know I would. I always played with the Blazers because they had Drexler and Cliff Robinson. Houston or the Knicks. You know, not like these Knicks now, which everybody seems to remember. I'm talking about the dead serious Knicks with Oakley, Charles Smith, Ewan, Starks, McDaniel. That Knicks team. Gerald Wilkins. See what happens when you don't pay attention? And you let bums like Piston Honda take advantage of you, try to fool me with stupid punches. Look at this. Oh, come on. Nice try. See, the second time around, he's not so easy. You know what I'm saying? Just remember when you play Mike Tyson Punch-Out, if you make it to the next round, just press select on your controller, and you know that's how you get your energy back. You could never control how much of it you got back, no matter how many times you press the select button. It was just one of them silly random things. But either you would get a little or a lot. See, in this case, I got a lot. So now I'm gonna bust his ass. You know what I'm saying? I had enough of this guy. Yeah, absolutely. The 92 roster in NBA Jam would have been crazy, but like I said, it's kind of a good thing that Jordan wasn't in it because everybody would have used that team. Because who was gonna stop him? You couldn't stop Jordan in no video game. Not Bulls versus Blazers. You can't even stop him in NBA 2K16. You know what I mean? Alright, Piston Honda's getting too much money on me. He's getting way too much cash on me. That's because I'm rusty. I'm not really speedrunning. I'm casually playing while talking shit, something noticeable. Speedrunning is, you know, it's fun, but not all the time. I'm playing. You know, I have games that I'll speedrun, but you know, I'm just casually playing, talking shit, having some fun. I mean, who wants to see anybody speedrun Mike Tyson's Punch-Out? You gotta soak it all up. He's down! Oh, you practicing speed running? I mean, I would love to see it. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see it, especially when you get up to Tyson. You know, I would love to see it. Like nowadays, if you try to get this game, it would just be Punch-Out without the Mike Tyson. And I think the end character, I think his name is like Mr. Dream or some crap like that. The funny thing is, he uses the same style that Mike Tyson uses. If you're gonna play this game, please don't do Punch-Out. Unless it's the original arcade version of Punch-Out. For those who've never played the original arcade version of Punch-Out, it's crazy. They had crazy characters. A lot of the characters that were in the original Punch-Out ultimately made up this game. Soda Popinski, Little Mac, Mr. Sandman. The only one that wasn't is Pizza Pasta. Glass Joe was in this. Pizza Pasta's not in this, but Pizza Pasta was in the original Punch-Out. I remember that game, and all you hear, body blow, body blow. and duck, weave, you got him. Kid quick. I remember all of that, man. They all do. All right, dope. Dope. Yeah, I'll check it out. Like I said, I'm just casually playing, man. I haven't played it in years. I'm just out here talking that shit, playing this game a little bit. You know what I mean? The speed run is cool, man, but you know. Damn. Damn. That wasn't even interesting. Damn. What the hell is going on? My reflexes are way off. Oh, my controller was disconnected. No wonder. Damn, man. I didn't even get a chance to get my bearings. That's what happened. Oh, y'all see me get washed up just now. Yeah, he washed me up. And even if I get to Mike Tyson, man, and I don't win, man, y'all better not act up, man. You know what I mean? I didn't guarantee victory. I just said I'd be out here playing some old school classics, trying to do the best I can. It ain't always about beating Mike Tyson. Oh my God, I'm terrible right now. Alright, I'm gonna get my bearings back. I gotta concentrate a little bit. Word, Tyson is no guarantee. I'm telling you, man. Yo, people play this game and they still get washed up by Tyson, man. Especially if you haven't played it in a long time. I haven't played it in a long time. No disrespect to the speedrunners, but if you speedrunning this, that means you put in heavy practice. I haven't put in any heavy practice. I'm just out here running. Plus, I'm in it for the conversation. I really just want to talk gaming with y'all. That's really what I'm in it for. I'm getting washed up crazy right now. Oh my God. Oh my God, this is ugly. How many losses was it before they retire your punk ass? I think it was 3 losses or 5 losses before they retire you, and they say, "Yup, you're retired." Oh, I gotta fight this sucker. Great Tiger's a pain in the ass. Once you knock him down the first time though, just go left to right with your body punches and just collect all them stars until you knock him out. You know, just collect all them stars. Yeah, great Tiger. Just remember, second after the first knockdown, just punch left, right, left, right. He drops down to the left first. If you didn't know that already, I'm pretty sure you did. But just in case you didn't. Yeah, it is. It is possible to go now. If you're speed running, yeah. But I'm just saying, if you're just doing it traditionally, then just do it that way. Speed running is a whole nother mechanics. It's actually it's difficult, man. Much respect to those who do it. Much respect to those who practice, because it ain't hard. Because when you're speed running, that means you're using techniques, glitches, and you're doing it having a certain knowledge of the game beyond what most people would have. So much respect to speedrunners, much respect to you, something noticeable. Respect. I'll get into the speed runs, eventually. But like I said, right now I'm just running. We out here with GSG, and we just trying to get everybody to make sure that they tune in. I'm gonna be rocking old school games every week. Your favorite joints, your not so favorite joints. It don't matter. We just playing. I don't know what it is with Soda Popinski. He has like a weird timing that I hate, and he has a weird punch angle. And even as a kid, he's always kind of troubled me, because like I said, he has these weird punching angles, and it was such a pain in the ass. Alright, that's round one. I got knocked down. I didn't do too well. But I'm gonna try my best to bust his ass. Alright, I got some health back. I should be able, if all goes well and I time my dodges correctly, I should be able to take him out in this round. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. If he knocks me down again, it's gonna be a wrap for me. And the thing I always hated about Soda Popinski is that every time he gets knocked down, they would give him back all his energy. See, he washed me up again. Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna give this one more go, and then I'm just gonna switch games. Oh, they retired me. Oh, I'm a bum. I'm a bum. I know Red is over there like, yo, he's a bum. Wow, they retired me. All right, that's cool. I got a whole bunch of games here, as you can see. This is OpenMU for the Mac. If you've never used it, this is OpenMU, so you can download a lot of your favorite games. If you can find the ROMs, I am not going to tell you where they are here, because for the most part, it is not really ethical. And you know what I mean when I say ethical. But The point is, you can download go to openmu.org, and if you have a Mac, you can play some of your favorite games, that have ever been made, from Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Genesis, Neo Geo, TurboGrafx 16, the PSP, the Game Boy Advance, ColecoVision, Famicom, blah 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 blah. It doesn't matter. They got it all. Atari 2600, which was my first system. The 5200, the 7800, the Lynx, Game Boy Advance, Game Gear, if you ever had one of those, which I think Sega should have stuck with. They were trying to do too much too fast. Um, you use FCEUX. You're using a Windows PC. If you're using a Mac, you don't have to use FCE. But if you're using a Windows PC, that's a dope program. That's FCEUX. Since I mentioned it, I'll put it in a link after the show is over, so that way you guys can download, that stuff, and get your emulator on. But let's see what's next. Okay, here's a good one. Here's another one of my favorites. Tecmo was huge back in the days. They made some pretty good games, for Nintendo, especially Tecmo Bowl. Anybody who's ever played Tecmo Bowl, or RBI Baseball, I mean, well, no, RBI Baseball wasn't Tecmo, but if you've ever played Tecmo Bowl, definitely Tecmo Bowl, that was a serious game, and so was this. This is one of my favorites. I'm not going to speed run through this whole game because that would take too long, but I'm probably going to get to the first major boss. This is Ninja Gaiden, or Gaiden, however you choose to pronounce it, or however Japanese you're feeling at the moment. And this is Ryu, which is probably the most popular Japanese character name for any game. Back in the late 80s, early 90s, every Japanese guy was named Ryu or Ryu, or like I said, however you're feeling today. Yeah, Tecmo Bowl set it off. Tecmo Bowl set it off. And that was a side-scrolling football game. A 2D side-scrolling football game. That's right, people. If you don't know what that means you're playing football this way. You're not looking up. You're not going up and down. You're going left to right. It was serious. And you wouldn't think a game like that would be fun, but boy... You know what? Since I brought it up, I'm gonna show you guys Tecmo Bowl. When I'm done with this game. And this is one thing that you would get, from old school games back in the days. You would get a story. I mean, albeit stupid as hell and useless and hard to understand and decipher. You would get a story. Some of my friends were into it. Me, I didn't give a rat's. I'm pressing start, I'm skipping, let's get back to the action. So we're in Act 2 now. Yeah, you thought you were going to play, right? Guess what? More of this. But for the sake of the stream, I'm going to let it rock. For those who may not have seen it before, because I said, as I said before, this is a learning experience for those who may not have played the game before, or who may not know what Ninja Gaiden is about. Well, this is what Ninja Gaiden is. Just make sure everybody, you guys hit me up in the chat. Let me know what's what. If you have any questions at all, like how I'm playing these games, what equipment I'm rocking. Like I told you before, this is GSG. I'm repping GSG, or gstylemag.com. Check us out, man. We're showing off everything. You can catch me on Twitter at GeekLifeMike on Twitter. Or you can catch me at G-Style Mag, G-Style Magazine on Twitter. And right now, you know, I'm playing OpenMU on a MacBook Pro Retina 15-inch. And we will on to the next board here. And if you haven't noticed that I'm rocking some serious headphones, we are powered by Astro. These are the A40 TRs with the Mix Amp Pro. Okay. After the show's over, I'll put a link in the description. You go pick those up. They're dope. I swear by these headphones. There isn't another set that I'm willing to use. I'm stubborn as all hell. So I'm telling you, please believe me. All right, now this game here, in terms of difficulty, this is probably one of the hardest games ever. Just in terms of overall difficulty, this game will frustrate the shit out of you. If you've never played it before, or you've played it previously and you've never conquered it, there's a reason why. And please don't feel bad. The game was difficult as hell. It's one of those games where if you didn't nail certain jumps, you know, characters that you killed would reappear. You know, one of those type of games, one of those games that make you, I ain't gonna lie, I threw my controller on the ground real hard a couple of times behind this goddamn game. And when I say a couple of times, meaning I had to get replacements after, because I was just doing me, you know, throwing controllers out of fits of stone cold rage. And it's never that serious. I was like 14, 15 years old. Wait, no, this game came out in '89. I was 12, 11, 12. One of them two ages. I was a little dude. I didn't know how to channel my anger. And we are in Act 3. And the plot thickens. Okay, like I told you, his name is Ryu, so it's Ryu or Ryu Hayabusa. That's about as generic a Japanese name as you're gonna find. But that was the guy's name. Don't mind me, I'm just looking at text. Everybody decides they want to text me during game time. And then not only that, I'm trying to answer some questions about this game. (1989) this game came out. 1989. I just got to ask the question, when did this game come out? 1989. A lot of the games that we played back then, I mean, you could just say we were easily impressed. You know, you could say that if you want, you know, especially if you're judging, making the comparison to today's games and these games. But these games were something else. You know, even the writing that went into these games is a lot different than it is now. Some of these stories, you know, in these games nowadays have the potential to be good, but if the budget doesn't support it, then you know they made cuts, and then the game ends up being really shitty, and then so does the story. You know, a la if you ever played Destiny, that's a shitty story. This board right here is a pain in the ass. You might see me bite the bullet on this once or twice. See, that's what I'm talking about. You see this bird just came back, I just killed him, and then magically another one appeared. That's what was so frustrating about this game. I mean the characters in this game would just randomly respawn, and you'd be like, wait a minute, I just killed that dude. Nope, he's back, and coming at you the same way. Oh crap! Ah! And guess where I gotta start from, guys? The beginning. Yeah, this is before checkpoint. You know, I think Zelda was the first of its kind back then to have checkpoints. This is when you played a game and you were essentially playing it to play it through. You know, because there were no saves. You know, you died, you turned this bitch off. You know, that's it. Zipped up in plastic. When it happens, that's it. How annoying of a boss is this to fight? Is this cheesy enough for you? Is this cheesy enough? And you would think, oh my god, he's jumping back and forth and shooting these corny little bullets. Anybody can do this. To some of us, that was hard as hell. To some of us. What was the hardest game that you've ever played? That I want to hear. Somebody's got to tell. Yo, what up, boy? Nah, no rage, no rage. Frustration. There's a difference. If it was rage, I'd have broke something. Just frustration. And we going through the story. Who wants to see the story? Not me. Fuck it. Let's go. Well, I'm gonna let you know, if you guys are rocking with me, I do random spontaneous shit. I say random spontaneous off the cuff shit. I'm an 80s baby and we weren't sensitive. So don't expect a lot of sensitivity here. This is Arnold Schwarzenegger, Rambo, Shonuff, Bruce Leroy hour. Those who've never seen The Last Dragon. Oh, you maggot! That's another thing that you find annoying. Like he's a soldier with a gun on his back, but instead of shooting you, will just jump and run into you. Yeah, that makes sense. Look at this. Look at this bullshit. Alright, I got to stage 4-1 before I had to pop a continue. Like I said, those who have played this game before know it ain't the easiest game in the world. So y'all gonna have to give me a pass. I might be stinking up the place, but y'all gonna have to give me a pass on this. Alright, here's where you're gonna get to like a little mini cutscene. You know, we thought this was the greatest thing since sliced bread. This little cutscene right here. Like, oh my god, look at the graphics. That was the big word back in the day, graphics. You know, we had no concept of what it meant. You know what I mean? Operation Darkness was probably the hardest, but this first one was no joke. You about to get the Neo Geo. The only games I really liked for Neo Geo were Metal Slug and Samurai Showdown. Those were the only games for Neo Geo that I like. And I remember the Neo Geo. The Neo Geo was expensive as hell. They were like $180 games back then. And they were huge. They were game cartridges as big as encyclopedias. For those who don't know what encyclopedias are, they were books full of knowledge. This was before the internet. Ah, you maggot, cocksucking pigeon, prick. Excuse my mouth, every now and then I let a couple of expletives fly. I know this is a family show. No, it ain't. Nah, but no, seriously it is though, because I want to get some of these young kids on here and, you know, talk to them about gaming and what they really like. See, here we go. Here's that instance of repeat enemies. Look, they just keep coming non-stop. You don't know where they're coming from. They just keep coming. I know I had a request from UJ to play Ninja Gaiden Sigma Black. I may get to that, you know, at some point tonight. If I don't, I got you. But either way, I wanted to at least give you half of what you asked for, so that way you can call me a liar. My dude, though. Don't be lazy neither, man. I see you. Stop being lazy. Hey, guess what? He's back. No! Oh. Look at this. Look at this. Oh God. Oh. Yeah, this is like a strategy game right here, because if you don't have one, you ain't gonna beat this game. Because it's so damn difficult. And they make it impossible with the repeating enemies. It's so annoying. Like if you just move in the slightest, the enemies will reappear and just keep appearing on a repeat basis. Look at this, look at this, look at this. I'm gonna play this up until I get to Morph, and then I'm out of here. Well, no, on to the next game. I'm not gonna beat this boss because I'm too weak. I did call it. See where they start you? From the beginning. This game will put your frustration level on DEFCON 5. I mean, I'm talking about if there's ever a reason to break your Nintendo, this would be it. I bullshit you not, man. I'm like, playing these games is how my mother called me person. Oh my God, why do I keep doing that? It is annoying as hell. I'm sorry I didn't catch you, Jay. Yeah, that whole game is annoying as hell. Anything with that has any involvement whatsoever with Ninja Gaiden is going to be not only difficult but incredibly annoying. You can guarantee yourself that you're going to be annoyed, the likes of which you will not understand. You're gonna start saying, I hate this game. Whoever made this game is a bitch ass. Fuck you, Nintendo. Oh, you gonna say it all. But you definitely gonna let some curses fly. Definitely something. You gonna say something foul. And if you don't, you're not human. You see this? And I'm really not this bad. Alright, at least I got enough energy to fight the boss with. Oh, which one you boy, you bitch ass? Oh boy. Are you calling me bum juice? Yo, you can't even play this game. That is Jaquio, by the way. For those who do know, and for those who don't, that is Jaquio. He turns out to be the big bad in this game. And for part 2, he returns just when you thought he was dead. You got the nerve to call me bum juice with caps. Full gallon, too. Wow. Wow. That's a bold statement. Because I watch your streams. You be stinking up the place. They do be busting our ass. They do be busting our ass. But see, y'all not paying attention to all the ass busting that's going on because she's cute and she got big goofy glasses on most of the time. So, you know, y'all usually paying attention to that. But y'all not, what y'all really not watching is the fact that they busting her ass. Cause she's a bum. You know, we kind of missed that. You sitting here like, yo, she's a bum, yo. Oh, your mother. Oh. I come through and prevent. I ain't hating on your specs. Your specs is dope. You got good taste, but you a bum, no? I mean, you can't see your way to a better game. You still a bum. I ain't got no hate in my blood. Need to be worried about is this ass whipping you fitting to catch next Tuesday. I'ma be all up in your ass. Oh. I know your games are your life. You know what I mean? You're gonna get your ass whipped though. You could be a game lifer. I respect that. You a bum, but I respect it. Oh, you see what I'm talking about? You got a sword. Why you jumping on me? Why you jumping on me? You got a sword in your hand, bruh. Nigga with a pumpkin mask on. You got this monkey dude. You know. So let me get this straight. So somebody just hired you. Let's say we'll pay you money if you just run around and crawl like a monkey and, you know, and kill Ryu. That's how you wound up on salary. Oh, come on. That's why y'all couldn't coordinate. That ain't my fault. You know what I mean? That's because she wanted to be Captain Commando and she was going all over the place. No, I got this. You know, she wanted to be Captain Commando. That's why we was stinking up the place in Destiny. Yep, and that's right. I'm blaming Red. It's her fault. Oh, how I missed that. I was going Rambo? Oh, you a liar. You sitting here right on this public feed and you lying to the people. You gonna sit here and say I was going Rambo? Yo, watch the tape. Watch the tape. Where's the tape? Is the tape there? Watch the tape. Here we go again. Yeah, that's right. Watch the tape. Y'all gonna see who it is. As soon as the match started, Red was in the wind. Left me dolo. In the wind. He's like, up it started, I'm out. I'm going to go whip some ass. On T1000? Chill. Coach Mike had us. Oh man, I want y'all to go back and read this, and I want y'all to listen to the disrespect. Not listen, because you ain't actually listening to nothing but the game and my commentary right now. But I want y'all to read the disrespect. And most importantly, watch the tape. Oh. Some crab shit. What the bumblehole? Ah! Yeah, that's for damn sure. She had dope deaths that night. Yeah, she definitely had dope deaths because she was dying a lot. Bum. saw that. You saw the skill right there. I'm gonna die right here though, but you saw that. Ah, you motherfucker! God, suck him. Bitch. Alright, this part right here, I hate. Y'all gonna see me wipe out a bunch of times. I'm not even gonna lie to you, I'm gonna wipe out a bunch of times. Like, what is, like, so you just walking around with a jetpack throwing Chinese ninja stars? That's your job? That's what they hired you for? And why the fuck are there birds everywhere? I mean, they're fucking everywhere. But goddamn ridiculous. Birds everywhere, yo. Like New York. No! I can watch it and learn what not to do. Yeah, especially if you're watching Red. Definitely gonna learn what not to do. And then I just want y'all to bear witness to the incredible ass whipping I'm gonna dish out to her punk ass on the 16th. It's gonna be epic. Like a record label. Oh, that was whack. I died. I went out chump style. Why do ninjas have jetpacks? I'm trying to tell you. And they throwing ninja stars. And they only going in one direction. So you a one-way jetpack ninja? Look at this. Look at this. Like a broken record. Look at this. You see this shit? Would you ever believe this is still not over? Now it's over. Alright, so now we're gonna get to Moth. Alright. There's no real way to defeat Moth other than to just hack him more than he hacks you, because he packs a punch. I got a question here. Which, oh, see? Oh, now it's a wrap for me. God damn. Guess where I gotta start from? Right there. Just to answer the question, this was probably my favorite Ninja Gaiden, but I'm realizing now how much I hate it. For that reason right there. You would figure, a ninja star, if it's thrown at me, would be buried in my chest. Instead, it launches me back. From a jetpack ninja. A jetpack ninja. Forget about it being stuck completely in my chest cavity. Forget about there being leopards and bats in the same place in a castle. Jetpack ninjas, though. It's things like this that I understand why the kids hate these games. At, you know, shit like that. Because there's the questions that I'm asking now at my age. Like, why the fuck are there jetpack ninjas? And I mean, I totally understand why they piss the kids off. Alright, I'm not gonna go through the dialogue again with Moth. We already saw. Got your bitch ass! Word. They were way too ridiculous to not have a save unit. This is what I'm trying to tell people. Yo, back then, yo, if you wanted to play these games, man, yo, you had to just one and done it, man. There was no save. One and done. You had to one night stand this game. Alright, I'm gonna save this game. This is Act 6. So I'm going to save this game right here. We're going to save that. We're going to try something new. We got about 15 more minutes here left in the show. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. What should we play? We got Sega Genesis here. What was a dope Sega Genesis game? You know what? Since we mentioned it earlier, you know, we're going to play NBA Jam. This is 1994, and we are now in 2016, so this game is 22 years old. So this game is older than most of the kids that play games now. This game is 22 years old. That's 2/3 of my years of life on this earth. Back in the days when you played these games, you had to check the option. Just so you knew which, you know, what your configurations were, things like that. And this is a game that you could play. This was like the first true 4-player game. I remember back, the Sega Genesis had 4 controller ports. And this is a game where each person could take a player, you know, on each team. So, let's see. I would take Ewing and Oakley, but they're bums. We'll go with Ewing and Starks. Because I'm a Knicks fan.
Tonight's matchup. Here's the tip. From the outside, switch.
Oh yeah, goaltending was popping in this game.
From downtown.
Patrick Ewing with the 3.
Head fake. For 2.
Oh!
Intercepted. From downtown. No good. From downtown. The rebound. For 2. 2 points.
Patrick Ewing.
From downtown. Switch.
Damn. Oh, give me that. Bum ass. Bum ass. Hold that.
From downtown. From the outside. No good. From downtown.
Oh, I was wet though. Oh.
From downtown. The rebound.
Oh, he jammed it on me. Oh, and he whipped me. Oh. Oh, yeah, wowing. They're wailing on me, y'all. They're wailing on me. I'm going with Starks and Oakley. Yeah, Rod. I don't. If you saying it's barely older than you, that means you're a youthful brother. Oh, give me that. Give me that. Alright, I'm gonna hold that. I'm gonna hold that.
Sweet touch. Ugly shot. The rebound.
Yeah.
Lays it up. Razzles.
Hold that layup.
From downtown. Sweet touch.
Oh, he's a bum.
No way.
Oh, come on. Oh, they herbing me.
Count it.
Come on. Clarence Weatherspoon never hit a three-pointer in his life.
From downtown. Switch.
John Starks with the 3. I wonder where that was in the 1994 finals against Houston.
Head fake. For 2. Sweet
Hold that.
Lays it up.
Oh, and he hit me with the D Brown. Oh, hold that.
From the
Hold that.
outside. No way.
Hold that. Come back. And I get my re.
From downtown. The rebound. Rejected.
Get out of here.
At the buzzer.
Well, she should. Aside from how to not be a bum. I'm not really tired. I'm just acting like I am. Oh, hold that. Oh, God.
Ugly shot. No good. For two. Eating up. Head fake. Lays it up. Intercepted.
Yeah, hold that, hold that, hold that,
Lays it up.
hold that.
Eating up.
I ain't heat up yet.
From downtown.
Ah, killed my heat up.
Hello.
Woo! You see it? You see it?
From downtown.
Oh,
2 points.
how you get it in from behind the basket?
Rejected.
Oh, how you rub my shot?
Wide open. The rebound.
They just being disrespectful now. Oh, come on. He had two guys in his face and he still got to jump off.
Sweet touch. Ugly shot. No good. Heating up.
4.1, 3-point game. Let's go. Fourth quarter's crunch time. Crunch time. Bum this from the line. Yo, you a bum. You a bum. Just change your name to Bum Infamy. Bum, yo. I'm telling you, wait till I'm gonna bust her ass, yo. I swear to God, I'm gonna bust her ass.
Head fake. Intercepted.
Oh yeah. That's the rock. He's heating up.
Lays it up. Back.
Ah, he broke it.
Lays it up. Sweet touch.
Come on.
From downtown.
Oh, that's wet though.
Lays it up. Bassy move. From downtown. The rebound. For two.
Oh, he robbed. Yo. Just the disrespect. Oh. Geek bum. Oh, all right.
Lays it up. Switch.
They are playing with my emotions right now, man.
Lays it up. Sweet touch. From downtown. No good.
Well, I need this Trey Pound. I need this Trey Pound. I need this 357 right here.
From downtown.
There we go.
At the buzzer.
Yeah. That's how you win, baby. New York wins. That's right, Bum Infamy. You see it. New York wins. New York wins. Shout out to Red Infamy. She's a bum. Nah, I'm just joking. But all jokes aside, man, we about to wrap this up, man. But make sure y'all check for me every Thursday, 8 o'clock. That's 4 fingers on your hands twice. 8 o'clock Thursday nights. We're gonna be repping old school. We're gonna be talking that old school shit. Even if you wasn't from the era, jump on, talk shit with me. Even if you want to insult me, it's all good because you can't beat me. Just make sure you check us out. We're up here every Thursday. We powered by Astro. We got these A40s. We're looking nice up here. And just make sure you check us out on Twitter at G Style Magazine on Twitter. We also on Instagram with the same name. You can look for me on IG at Geek Life Mike. You could find Red Infamy on Instagram at Red Infamy. But you gotta type Bum Juice in the search, and her name should come right up. You can also find us on YouTube at G Style Gaming. You could also find Red Infamy on YouTube as well, at Red Infamy. She's super dope. I clown her on my show, but she is my people. And she's a super duper dope gamer. Not many could do it like she does it, and that's just facts. Just make sure you check for us every Thursday, man. I'm looking forward to seeing you. I'm looking forward to kicking it with you. We out here, we get busy. We old school, baby. Old school, new school. Need to learn.